Good morning, Castle Shave fans. I got some new stuff. As I said in the last video, I was going to do a quick new video. The star of today is Pasteurs Alchemy with the matching aftershave. This was a collaboration done with Pastor's Pharmacy and Holy Cow. Wow, was I shocked when I got this. You know, sometimes Holy Cows are hit and miss. I've already sold 2 sets that just didn't sit well with me in terms of scent, which was La Fougère Parfait and Italian Holiday. Those 2 scents were just not for me. I've got the hardware for today is going to be Declaration Peach B7. So this will be used for the 3rd time. This knot has to be broken in. It is a little stiff. I'm gonna let it soak in the meantime. It will be soaking in the Castle Shave leather bowl. And the razor for today is the 9/8 Weight and Butcher, celebrated for barbers use. Let me see if we can get that in there. There you go. And, you know, I've been watching a few new videos and some new people on the scene. I've also noticed, you know, more and more Canadians are starting to make videos, which I really greatly appreciate that. It's really nice to see some fellow Canadians getting out there, you know, buying some new stuff, trying it out, and letting people know what it's all about. Another thing I've noticed in many of these videos that a lot of these guys are drinking coffee, so I figured, you know, this is my first time drinking coffee in the bathroom. Hey, you know what? Why not? That's some good Tim Hortons stuff right there. Anyways, another thing, just got it dropped up on the Kanayama. So that's here, present with me, always by my side. Every shave, that razor goes on that strap. These scent notes for Pasteurs Alchemy. Starts off with neroli, mandarin, cannabis, rose, amber, sandalwood, and oud. I'll tell you honestly, I bought this set solely because they put cannabis in it. Off the puck though, you do not smell any cannabis. It's barely even there. You wouldn't even, if they didn't tell you, you wouldn't know. It's very soft. It's a powdery scent. I would say it's much similar to King of Bourbon. So if you have that scent, this one is King of Bourbon, but more refined and a little bit better. Everything is so rounded, so well together that you cannot, at least in my perspective, pick a certain thing out. Like, let's use the example of the rose. I cannot pull that out of the soap and say, you know, there's the rose, that's where it's identified. No, it's not gonna work like that. Any such way, Holy Cow is always an indefinite treat for me to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get my face moisturized and I'm going to lather up and we'll start our first pass. All right, so I'm back. Now, just got myself all lathered up. Used the B7 for the 3rd time. That brush is like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Every day I use it, it feels completely different. I'm thinking I'm going to give it a couple more shaves. I purchased it brand new, and I think I'm going to give it a couple more shaves and attempt to see how this levels out. So the last couple of shaves have been, you know, a little bit more stiffer backbone, no gel tips, and a little bit scritchy. This time when I used it, the brush actually became, it resembled a lot of my B5 unicorn that I had. I'm gonna go here with the grain. Another thing that I'm doing is testing out another new edge. Yes, my razors get sharpened a lot. Most of the time you'll only see me using new edges. This is very different. The soap changed quite a bit. It did not remain with the same scent, which is very rare. It actually changed quite a bit once I started lathering it up, started working it on my face. It actually took me quite a while to lather up. I think I've been off camera for at least a good 10 minutes trying to get this thing stable. Maybe I had overloaded the brush. I'm not sure. I didn't think so. I did not think that I did. But in any such way, this soap really took a lot of water. Really took a lot of water. It's very slick, very good protection behind it. Very little effort. The razor's already getting extremely close. I only have 2 days of growth, considering Sunday was my last video. And doesn't even look like it grew anything. The notes that really came out in the soap once they lathered was the neroli and the rose. Unlathered, the sandalwood and oud is pretty dominant. So it smells a lot like King of Bourbon, but once it's actually lathered up, it smells nothing like King of Bourbon. It's got a little bit more of a floral. I still don't get too much citrus in there. The cannabis is completely, like, you don't smell nothing. I don't know if the cannabis is in there as possibly a CBD healing effect, but I certainly don't feel the impact on the actual scent. Great stuff though, nonetheless. It's excellent. It's very well rounded off. The scent is way up my alley. I love it. If you were lucky enough to get it, I'm sure you will love it too. If you're not, the only way you're going to be able to get it is if you go and search up the BSTs. Hopefully somebody's willing to let it go, but I haven't seen too many hit the market yet. I actually just saw one not long ago, but I think that one sold fairly quickly. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go lather up for my second pass, and we'll get back to you then. All right, ladies and gents, I'm back again, ready for the second pass. Every time I keep lathering up this soap, I get something different out of it. So now I'm starting to feel like there was mandarin skin, you know, brought into this scent, and a little bit of lemon. I'm not saying that lemon is in there, but you're just getting that kind of aroma. It's really nice nonetheless. But I just wanted to explain, you know, as I'm using this soap, more and more feels like it's being unleashed. Could be the way I'm working it. It's like Pandora's box, sort of. You never know what's inside. Alright. Beauty. I know I gotta use that sink a little less in my videos. I also have some good news. The raffle for the 100 subscriber giveaway is now going to be increased. I've got some more new items coming in just for the raffle. And one of them is going to be a gold dollar I believe it's a 208 honed by Randy, a first Canadian shave. For any beginners that are looking to start up into straight razor shaving, maybe you're even skeptical of making your first straight razor purchase, or maybe you just recently got in and want a little bit of variation when you do your shaves. Hopefully, you know, you guys can share this on your Facebook pages, on your friends' pages, on your groups. For those of you that are in or participate in the shaving groups on Facebook, Capital, or simply DFS, whatever it may be, I would be more than grateful if you can share my videos to encourage some more subscribers, and that way I can give you guys free stuff. I will be taking on all costs, so do not worry. I will not be exposing this to the to Europe unless they are willing to pay the difference of the furthest destination in the United States and cover the difference to them, which is usually California, and the maximum that will cost me is about $15 US. All right, so I'm gonna get lathered up again, third pass. It's gonna be my against the grain, and I've got some soap dripping into my lips, which is really gross. You know, this stuff really smells nice, but the second it touches your mouth, oh my God, it's terrible. Very deceiving. I'm gonna go get lathered up. We'll be right back for the against the grain pass, and see you in a bit. All right, ladies and gents, I'm all lathered up, and we're gonna go in with against the grain. This is usually the best part of my shave. I should go against the grain more often. Maybe change it up. Do this for my second pass. Now, I have to give myself credit. I really give myself a very smooth edge on this one.
Very sharp as well. Did a lot of work on the Nakayama this time. Alright. Rinse that off. Let's get the against the grain here. Nice.
This is going over extremely well. Really enjoying this. Smoothness of the razor combined with this base has been quite pleasing, to be totally honest. Very soothing as well. Really shocked at not only the edge I got, but the way it's reacting to the base. It's a very clean glide. Really important with straight razors as well. I mean, you don't want to end up with like, looks like rug burn all over your face. You know, shaving bumps and whatnot. I'm gonna go over and check, see where I need some more attention. I always need to do this, and I'd rather show everybody that I need to do this than hide it from you guys, because no one's perfect. Doesn't matter how long you've been shaving for. Oh, maybe some are. Maybe some got some really good talent going on. I'm pretty happy with where I am. You know, you don't want to be, I'm not trying to be a show off or anything. So you can see, you can hear it. And now it's gone. Perfect. Sorry for the lack of talking in that area. That is not an area you want to be talking while shaving. Looks like I got some pimples from the last shave. Probably the hair trying to regrow through. Oh no, those are fresh marks. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead, rinse everything off. I'll be right back with the aftershave and some final thoughts. All right, so I'm back. Now, pretty much during this shave, I got quite a couple of weepers. This one right here, this one right here, this one here. Some certain areas got affected there. Not really much I can do about it. It was too early for me to shave. I need at least 3 days span. I try to give it 2 days because I really want to shave. Considering, you know, I got so little growth, and I got so much good stuff that I want to use. Especially share it with you guys. Now, so the B7 Peach performed wonderfully today. There was a time frame within the last pass that that it got a little bit clumped up too much, but it really did perform to my satisfaction. It did quite remind me of my B5. You can see she's still shedding. I don't know if you can catch that. And this is normal with Scott's knots in the beginning. This one was very pillowy at the top. This is a third shave with it, and many people have said that, you know, they don't have gel tips in their B7. I'm gonna go ahead, I've already washed and cleaned this out, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in water just to show you guys how this one bunches up. So I don't know if I got maybe a good knot or so, but you know, that's pretty good gel tipping for me. I can go out and pull you out my B6 or my wolf whiskers, and they look very similar to this. You can see here, we're shaking the water out. There's still gel tips, not as much, but you know, it's there. It's a very soft feel. Tiny bit of scritch when there's no soap on it, but when there is soap on it, you don't feel nothing. Maybe I got lucky with the B7 knot that I have. Maybe I take care of it a different way. I'm not sure. Just drying this one off right now. I really enjoyed this. This was a very nice one. The handle, you know, I like it, but I mean, it's very plain for me. I really love the aluminite resin that Scott Stewart likes to use. The soap and aftershave for today was Pasteurs Alchemy. And there it goes. Pasteurs Alchemy. And with the matching aftershave that I'm going to be using right now, shake this up. This one is completely different. Nothing like the rest of the scents. This is nice. This is really nice. Very slightly mentholated, but nothing that you wouldn't, that would give you any discomfort whatsoever. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, follow, and help me get to that 100 mark so I can give you free stuff.